I think the straight starts and all. It starts in front of it and iron it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Shape it up.
But it's mainly
You wore them like that originally, though. You kind of crushed them, folded them,
oh,
dude.
yeah, I'll crush them.
Because that one you gave me is just like that too, where it's all folded up. I've got that.
Sure got one that fit.
Yeah, I want to make sure I did. You and I have about the same size. It looks good.
My dad's one that had a small head.
Did you really?
Very small head.
Really? You and I are about the same size.
Yeah.
Regardless of a family's ability to pay.
6'5".
Changing care is only possible because of support people like you.
When you visit loveshiners.org and get just 63 cents a day.
But you did most of your growing up with the Outsons and the Ramseys, didn't you? Grandma.
We will send you this adorable.
Yeah, Mary Ramsey, my grandmother.
Yeah, she took. Were you her
I
favorite?
spent a lot of time with her.
Mm-hmm.
Your gift can change a child's
I was kind of her favorite.
That's what I think.
My grandpa Charlie Hudson, he liked Jack.
So Charlie was her husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charlie didn't like me at all.
Really?
Thank you.
Remember one time, Jack, he had an old Chevrolet Coupe car he ran.
Yeah.
He'd take Jack for a ride because he'd come back for a ride with Jack one time.
Do you know why it's
And
so
Jack, he
important
bought
now
Jack a
to
pair
give
of
back a portion of your
laced up
savings and
high top
retirement
boots
accounts with gold and silver?
with a pocket here for a
15
pocket
reasons.
knife.
Here are 3.
Wow.
The bond bubble
This
reverse
yeah,
beginning,
nice pair of boots, you know.
China wants to replace the U.S. dollar with its
And
own
Grandma
currency.
saw that and
And
said,
when the Fed raises interest rates,
"You take
gold
and
gets
down
shorter,
Charlie down.
recognized
I was named after Charlie. You take him down and you buy him anything he
banks,
wants."
central banks,
Wow.
and
No, he
billionaires
did.
know it. That's why they are
Take me
backing
to
their
the 5
own
and 10
wealth
cent
with
stores
gold
and
and
got
silver.
anything you want.
Maybe it's time for you to do the same.
Buy a 10-cent knife or something.
Yeah.
Compelling reasons to own gold and silver.
He didn't like me at all.
First hour bond bubble.
Kind of an ornery guy, huh?
Oh,
Your
yeah.
savings and retirement accounts. When you call, ask to get up to $500 in free.
So he was the.
But my grandma, I used to spend a lot of time with her.
And China is making their
used to
moves
play
now.
casino with her.
Call
Mhm.
1-800-599.
And then she had a little hand organ, which I always find out who got that.
Call now.
We used to sing church hymns with her.
Really? Really?
And she made me learn poems.
Okay.
And every time I learned a poem, regardless how long it was, I got $1.
Donald Trump has selected somebody.
I got quite a few dollars for her.
That's awesome. So
She
you.
was what they call an elocutionist.
Someplace.
Right.
They're going to have some issues.
And she would go around the state and give talks.
Flirting, if you will, with
In other words, she'd take a book or something you didn't memorize or reading or something. And she'd run the state on that. She was the grand worthy matron of the Eastern Star. So she went around quite a few places.
As we reported last night, Rex.
We got it. Sam's got a picture of her dressed up in. You saw that one?
She was dressed up quite a bit.
She had an outfit she dressed up in for one of those. Yeah.
And down at her house, she used to, they used to do a lot of pageants and stuff. But she had miniature horns, like she had trumpets, she had French horns, saxophones, trombones.
Wow.
But not all Republicans feel that way.
All the brass bands. I couldn't play with them. I knew where they were at, but I couldn't play with them.
Really?
They were used for some dance. He'd go out and do something with somebody. I don't know.
Now she lived. How old were you when?
I was in the
and syndicated columnist Charles Kraft.
2nd grade.
Laura, you've listened
We moved from Cameron down to Rock Springs.
to Rex Tillerson. Your thoughts on
And,
what's going down, and is this going
That's
to
where I
be
spent most of the
a
time with her down
confirmation fight on Capitol Hill?
Did she live? She died before World War II, right?
Oh yeah, she died in 30.
The flirtation between Tillerson
Okay.
and Putin when under the Bush administration, I remember there was gauzy,
And then did she outlive Charlie?
and,
No, Charlie died
at the
afterward.
ranch mention kind of the cowboy duds, and you know.
So
Yeah,
he,
in fact,
and
she
seemed to be
died-
into it. And of course, the failed Russian
I think
reset.
the same year we moved
behalf
out from
of, Hillary Clinton's
Rock Springs
efforts,
out to
with the
Denver.
former Soviet Union.
She
And
died
then,
that
of course,
same year.
Barack Obama's telling Sergei
And
Vietnam
Charlie died about,
you have more
I think a year or
flexibility
two after
the
that.
2012 election
Okay.
cycle. So there seems to be there was a lot of attempt to get closer to Russia in the last
Did,
two administrations, but not a lot of success in dealing
the
with
general,
Russia.
did you
So I
grow
think
up
it's good to have
around the
someone
general?
from a different
Bob?
community, the business
Who, me?
community, who's
No, the
actually
general,
been
he was,
successful in dealing with the former Soviet Union, and I think it's refreshing to have someone from his background.
He was in
And I think
Sheridan.
it's about time. We've had a lot of
Cheyenne.
intelligence and foreign policy.
He never
failures
was around
with the so-called pros in charge.
The only thing I remember was
And the Trump transition team is pointing out that
When
Tillerson
we lived in
is a
Kimmer,
negotiator around the world. He said no.
he was playing
negotiations
basketball
rather
for
than
University of
tough
Wyoming.
rules and deal making. He knows
and
what
they
to
won
do
the
around world.
NIT.
But clearly, the opposition
Which is quite a
to
big
Tillerson
deal.
is pretty fierce on
So
the
then
left.
what they did,
And it
the
seems like they're
basketball
willing to
team
make at
toured the
least,
state of Wyoming.
Tillerson a
playing
target in the
pickup
confirmation
ball games.
process.
Sure.
The whole damn team stayed at our house.
I mean, it's a practical matter.
Two-bedroom house.
Being, somebody
There wasn't room for it, but they stacked it up like cordwood and they all stayed there.
That's neat.
I slept on a dining room table.
Is not much of a concern for
That's
Trump
funny.
White House as long as they can hold
But that was
together
quite a deal,
at
boy.
least
Every mile
50 and
from here.
probably more, 51 at least.
Everybody come to
of the
watch the ball
Republican
game.
votes.
When did he join? Did he join the military after?
No, he was in ROTC and went right in,
The
stayed right
Trump
with it.
team is trying to turn what seems to be Tillerson's
So
greatest
he,
liability, his time on the world stage in dealing with foreign governments and the kinds
then
of
he,
deals he's had to
he
make to
quit
get
that.
his business deals
If he got out
done
of school, then he
into an
went.
asset, saying that this is a guy who understands how
I don't know what the hell he did.
not only does he
But that
understand
he started
politics
early
and
in his
how the world
military
works, but
career.
understands how
Oh, yeah.
these
And then he-
even
And then he served under MacArthur and Eisenhower in the war.
understanding
Even Eisenhower
their
staff
worldview,
over there.
understanding how they make deals and how they view the United States
procurement
from a business
officer.
perspective is actually an asset. That's going to be the chief argument they make on the Hill.
Then he came back and he went
Charles,
over to
obviously,
Japan.
ExxonMobil, one of the
Wow.
biggest, if not the biggest company.
And he had
And
a,
I spent, well, his 30-day furlough and my thing coincided. We both
State Department
stayed at
is
the
a-
folks there and everything.
a behemoth when it comes
That's
to
neat.
bureaucracy. To shake that up, you need somebody
He didn't like it.
perhaps
I'd
that
go out
has the
without a uniform
experience
on.
of shaking
Yeah.
that company.
Oh, shit.
No, I think that's an asset.
that must have been a sight to see a brigadier general with a Marine walking down the street.
We were, yeah. We'd walk down the street and never.
That's neat. That's
I remember
neat.
we walked down the street one time, talking about Brewster. Here comes a couple shaved-tail lieutenants, or Navy lieutenants.
As a
AGs.
representative, not of an oil.
Oh, they walked under
his
for
interest in the oil,
Bob, we turned the salute.
but
I just
as
kept right walking.
Secretary of the United States. And that's why
Bob
you have
turned,
hearings.
why didn't you
And you
salute?
ask him, what
I
is your
said, they were
sense
only Navy, they
of
were.
Putin's
They
motive?
weren't high enough rating
Is
for
he
me
a
to salute.
potential ally? Is he an adversary?
Didn't like that.
Is
That's
he
funny.
somebody who, as it appears to many of us,
That's funny.
is intent on diminishing
He was a
the
character though, wasn't
He
and
was.
expanding Russian sphere,
Were you
I
guys?
went back and spent a week with him
particularly
back,
to Europe and the Middle East. But we
that was
should
about a week
prejudge
before he died, or
until
about a year,
we
about
hear
6
what
months
he
before he
has to say.
died.
And the reason
Was that in the
is that he
70s
comes
or
in
80s?
I don't know, something in there.
of
Were you guys pretty close after the war?
Yeah, we were
as a
pretty close after
fiduciary.
that.
The Vice
Yeah.
President
Bob was
but
very
Alexander
close
Haig
with
stepped down as
my
Secretary
mother
of State.
too.
And George Shultz came
And
in.
he would come up
And
here
he
for
was
some,
President Bechtel,
God knows what the hell he was up here for.
construction giant.
I'd pick him up at the airport
that
and
had
take him up to see the
extensive
folks and
dealings
stuff like
with
that.
the Saudis and the Gulf Arabs. It was suspected that perhaps
So we
Shultz
got to know each other
had
pretty good.
sympathies that were tilted
That's neat.
on the Arab side of the Arab-Israeli dispute. It turned out to be not the case at all, and Schultz is one of the
Jack was Jack really close with anyone?